just in case of the CT trying to go through the connector door, which would make his teammates vulnerable, as previously discussed. Bomb looks like it's being collected outside the ladder into connector. And the T's are actually moving away from the B area, while Stico has a look to see if anybody is in connector. So SK, with a minute on the clock, are going to be moving back and just playing the sites now, giving up the map control elsewhere. But you can see Hellraisers are going to have to spend some time clearing things up, clearing up long, clearing up the toilets to A, toilets to long, and so on. So maybe here for a little while. You can see the SK team have gone for a bit of a boost, so they can look towards long. Sorry, look towards connector from a sneaky position. Okay, we've got Freeze holding things down from the back. So we've got 3 towards A, 2 towards B. Hellraisers continue to advance.
Yeah, and the push is going to be here, and Magic's Boy is going to be popping off the boost. And this is a little bit awkward, but they're getting the frags happening. Look at the kills here, running in front of each other. It's not too optimal, but hey, they're going to get the frags. So that's all that counts. Oscar, the only man left at this point. And you can see the very passive setup on the A-bomb side. It proved quite successful there, and Hellraisers didn't leave themselves at any time. And Oscar's just going to pick up all the frags though. just don't do this. If Oscar's left alive, just don't even try. Yeah, he's got that all.
Just leave him alone.
Because every time he's done that, every single time, he just kills all of you. Kills your whole crew, James. He kills your whole crew.
Kills the whole crew. Kills the boys.
So
the man them and the gal them then.
The gal them,
as we learned yesterday.
But yeah, so I would like to see more of this from Hellraisers. I don't think the fact they got shut down there was really all that bad. I think all it showed was an adaptation from SK, where they realized that if they play less on the picks, more passive on the sites with some good setups, that can be good. So that just means that Hellraisers need to apply the proper grenades to deny potentially dangerous setups like they showed there.
Ooh. I saw blood. I was excited, Dan. There wasn't much blood.
No one's
more like a pinprick than a...
No one got tagged. Oh, Austin got tagged slightly. Okay.
Yeah.
He lost.
If he had got popped in the face there, that would have been something. Quite something. Well, Hellraisers have that saved AWP onto Oscar. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going on for the T side, so it may be down to Oscar to kill everyone and win the round for his team. See Hellraisers again moving slowly. So many slow rounds here on Overpass today. And the CT side not really doing much, just waiting for the Hellraisers guys to come into their area, into their real estate, into their property, into their personal space.
Into the projects. There you go. We've got Freezer on the site.
Oh dear.
He gets murdered straight away. Straight away. That's like the GG frag right there. Because what can SK do now? I mean, they're not even going to bother. There's no chance.
It seems their setup had a flaw because Tech9 came close, one tap. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean they played very passive and they weren't really using their ranges. And I mean, as you say, like the pistols to get close. If the pistols have gotten that close to you before you get to engage, then you've done something wrong. And why is the reason? What is the reason for that? The reason is because the advantage for the pistol is to be close. So if the pistol is really close, it's like 10 times as effective as it would be at a range where your rifle's 10 times as effective as the pistol. So that's the simple logic there.
Yep.
So you need to try to engineer a situation where you prevent that from happening. And the same thing for the Ts. They want to engineer a situation to encourage their advantage to be exerted. And they were able to do that in that round. And now they've put SK in a really dodgy spot because SK just won a round. So now they're going to spend everything, and then they got no money. And they got worse equipment, much worse equipment. So right now, Hellraisers are in a really good spot. They could definitely still create a tie game situation here, and they're going to opt by taking Sewers control. You've got Magic's Boy going down connector to see what he can find there, and he's got a teammate with him as well. So actually, the setup for SK works really well right now. The problem is that the weakness is actually on the B site. The rotation towards the B site is very, very good, but the B site could be pretty easily overwhelmed if the grenades and the entries are good. And here they go.
It seems they want to advance once a pick has been found. Ooh, the boost is coming in, but is Oscar going to find it if he goes and looks back again? Looking back, sees the player, doesn't get the frag though. Going back to the well again, but his opportunity has gone. There is a bit of a tag there, and Nade had nice timing but didn't get the kill. So now Hellraiser is starting to stream onto the site. Now they know roughly where some of the CTs are. Got a bit of rotation coming in. Angel's going to find 2 frags. In the meantime, we've got 2 CTs towards sort of trade situation comes in, but it's 2 versus 4. So SK's grip of this match is slowly slipping away.
And this is the major problem. Again, you know, the CTs could get onto the site quite easily. The boost, the boost was probably only good for 1 frag, even though it didn't get any before them being useless. And then they're just out of position straight away. Magic's Boy's trying to do what he can here with the AWP, but he's going to get another sneaky frag there. And just a tag, but not the kill. Doesn't matter though. Hellraiser will still get the rounds. And the problem is that the money's broken for SK. They must eco now. They need 1 eco, and then even after this eco, I mean, I think so. The next the next loss bonus will be $2,400 for them. So they're going to be on around $4,400.